Welcome back to the Bees Business, or welcome if you are new here. Thank you for joining us. This is episode 5 in our newest series on this channel, House to Home. In this series, my husband Brandon and I tackle all sorts of do-it-yourself projects. We are currently working on the biggest DIY project we've ever tackled, designing and creating our master suite. We are taking this area from a raw space that consisted of just the exterior walls and windows to the master suite of our dreams. In today's episode, we are painting. The taping and mudding has come to an end, at least for now. A few Lowe's strips and all of the outlets, switches, and covers we needed were acquired and have now been installed. Collin and I chose the paint color for the walls and ceiling, and Brandon painted his heart out while we were all at school. The trim has been purchased, stained, cut, and installed. Our bedroom space is livable. I hope you'll enjoy seeing the changes in today's episode, and maybe you'll feel inspired to tackle a DIY project of your own. Remember, big or small, it all counts toward helping you take your space from a house to your own personalized, cozy home. Next up, closets and the hallway. Behind the store, I hear that mudding and taping is happening. I have not seen it in person yet, but we're gonna go see it together for the first time right now. Oh, we gotta kill the tunes before I get demonetized. I got rid of the music. Now it's safe. Ooh. Ooh. Look at you mud those cracks.
Look at me go.
Fancy, fancy. So the rest of the sheetrock is up in here.
Oh yeah, few little pieces. Yeah.
Around this window and above the door there. Was that the other place?
Above this window, the top and bottom of that window, and above the door.
All the sheetrock's up and things are getting mudded. Oh, you have to put like a netting in there?
Yeah, it's tape. It's just a type of tape.
Oh.
It's a mesh instead of a paper.
Yeah, look at that. Nifty.
In the world of sheetrocking, it's kind of cheating, but you know.
Why is it cheating?
Because then you don't have bubbles to worry about or anything like that.
That doesn't seem like cheating. That seems like working smarter instead of harder. This is a really exciting stage of the bedroom because once the mudding is done, we'll trim around the windows and the doors and we'll paint. But then we're moving over here.
Paint first.
Yeah, paint and then trim. So I didn't say that in the correct order, but yes, paint and then trim. And then here we come, master suite. Because the only other serious thing that won't be figured out yet is heat, but since we are moving into the warmer months of the year, that won't matter right now, and we will just be sure to get it sorted out before the fall, when we will be in need of heat again. And as I've mentioned in previous house to home episodes, we are not worrying about flooring. We're just gonna clean these up as best as we can and maybe throw an area rug down and call it a day. Flooring will, of course, eventually happen over here, but it is not at the top of our priority list because it will be a big expense and one that we aren't ready to tackle yet. When it is time to tackle flooring, we'll have to figure out how to tie in down there where the whole master suite area starts with the flooring we have upstairs. But I don't know, we've said we would like to just put something else over the flooring upstairs too. So I think actually, didn't we talk about that's one of the reasons why an additional reason why we decided not to worry about flooring right now, because we also just want to do the rest of the upstairs while we're at it. So then we don't have to worry about matching. And like, if you do it right now, then you can run the planks so that it's all like a seamless transition between that doorway and the existing home. Whereas if we just did the flooring in this space and then tried to match it to that space, there'd be some kind of threshold or something that would kind of make it obvious that this is an addition. So not that we're trying to keep that a secret, but it's just nice when everything flows. And I've also mentioned before in some previous, definitely a Brittany and Brandon episode about our what is our natural, whoa, aggressive. Our natural pine flooring, is that what it is? That we have upstairs? Yeah. And how where it meets, there are some little cracks in there. And liquid as well as dirt go through the cracks and go down to the first floor from the second floor. And that's really annoying. So yeah, we just like to do all the flooring up here. So in time is the plan. I don't think I realized that you had a big old bucket of mud still.
It's been in my room's cage for like 3 months.
Oh, wow, that's quite accurate actually. Yep. Brandon, I just said we have to live with these floors.
Oh, it don't come, it's all over the place. It'll scrape up just fine.
That's true, it is all over the place. The bedroom again, and he is a sight to be seen. Brandon, look at me. Look at this guy. Oh, Brandon, you've been working hard. Oh wow, you're like halfway through this next giant tub of. We just bought that like halfway through the day today, so he's only been home for like 4 hours, but clearly he's been mudding some stuff. So where are you at in things? You feel like?
Oh, it's dry and sanded. I might need to, I don't know, go over a few spots, but I think I'm pretty much done.
Pretty much done. Did you hear that? Pretty much done. That means I gotta like go pick out a paint color ASAP because it's gonna be time to paint the bedroom and put trim up and move the heck over here. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's looking good. Looking good and muddy. You're looking good and muddy. Oh, that's really defeating. Get out of here, Aunt. Don't be rude. Wait, I need to see your watch. Look at his watch. Oh my gosh, Brandon.
I was sanding mud.
Well, it's kind of good that you're wearing glasses because...
No, because I had to keep cleaning them to see anything. So, no.
Well, it kept some of it out of your eyes.
They're not goggles, they're glasses.
Oh, Brandon. One of the problems with walking in a construction zone in your slipper, I stepped in a clump of wet mud. Man. Ugh. I'm currently walking about the room, which is how I got the mud on my shoe, because I'm counting all of the outlets. We need 13 outlets. We need a 1 switch cover, well, 1 switch and the cover for that. And then we need, this one has to be a 3-pole or pull?
A 3-way switch.
A 3-way switch. These are both going to be 1-way switches. This one just isn't in there yet. These switches are getting changed because all of these switches in the house are the
decorative.
The flat ones
They're
that you just
decorative switches.
Okay, they're a decorative switch, but for those of you that don't speak home construction stuff, you'll know what I mean when I say they're flat and you just like push it instead of flicking it. So I'm gonna replace those. We have 1 outlet in. So there are 13 total outlets in this room and we need 12. And then those switch covers. So I've counted a couple times and I keep coming up with 12 outlets. Not that we can't go back to the store, but you know, that's annoying. So that's the plan. Eli has a baseball game tonight, but I'm going to go to the store and get outlets, outlet covers, and paint for the ceiling and the walls. I can't believe I'm at the stage where it's time to talk getting paint. Brandon hung the sheet up to try to keep all of the dust and stuff off of the storage items we have going on here in this what will be laundry / workout room. So that's a solid plan to keep it a little more like clean. Now I gotta get these slippers off and go rinse them off, I guess, in like the tub. I don't know what I'm gonna do about these. Oh gosh. Yeah, I have a soaked tissue now, Brandon.
Soaked tissue.
They're pretty soaked. I mean, they're clean now, but that one that was real covered. Okay, Brandon's gonna pee over there. It's real wet, so I gotta just wear my summer slippers, which are a pair of Crocs, until these dry. We are in the land of light switches, outlets, and covers. We need one of these 3-way ones. These ones are so expensive compared to the single pole ones that I can get for $248, but gotta have the 3-way option. Now we need a whole bunch of these single ones. I like the medium size. And we do need one 3-way one. We need 13 single ones. Oh, always gotta check. Sometimes people put the wrong ones back in the wrong places. There we go. Both medium. Perfect. And now to grab 13 of these. Okay, 13 of these, one of the 3 ones, one 3-way switch, 3 single-way switches, and 12 outlets. Now we need to go back over and get the paint. I'm perusing the light aisle briefly because we do need a chandelier for our bedroom. I'm feeling more like I'm probably going to select it from Amazon, but I did want to look and see what options are here. I'm paused because I do like that one. I'm not sure that I love it though. Oh, lighting options. This chandelier is going to go in the center of our bedroom, and more for aesthetics than anything really, because there's plenty of light in our bedroom. So many options. Not really seeing anything that I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, that's it, I have to have it. So like I thought, probably gonna turn to Amazon. I don't think I'm interested in tackling this right now, but I do love these ceiling medallions and have always thought that I would want one in my master bedroom, so might be a project for down the road. But they are pretty. Probably could get them for a better price on Amazon. That's pretty expensive, I feel like, for just a plastic thing that's gonna hang on your ceiling. Oh, that's a creative way to use them. Here is our paint. I chose Comet Dust. Thanks for making some space. Oh, got it? Thank you. One more. Got 2 gallons of the paint color and then 1 ceiling paint. So Comet Dust is what I chose. It's in the gray family. It's a very light gray. This is it up against some whites. I don't know, that's hard to see, but it's not white, but isn't very dark either. I just want to keep things bright and light and fresh in our bedroom. Completely unrelated to items. Colin's still steadily drumming. Completely unrelated to items for the bedroom. We are taking a little look at the plants because in my weekend in the life video, I think I showed off.
The really like you.
They do. You can hear them chirping a lot, huh?
Yeah,
I killed my impatiens that I put in some of my front beds, so I really only need 4 more plants, but hold on. Oh, perfect. These are impatiens. Okay, we're gonna grab a little pack of these. That was actually a nice fast find. There are 8 of them, which I do not need 8, but we're gonna just make it work. I love this color, so I'm gonna replace my dead impatiens with some more impatiens. Do they smell good? Do you like them? Oh. They do smell good. Nice job. Good job finding that. You're doing a good job, Collin. Good helper. That goes right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, good job. There's another crack coming up. Are you ready? Phew. Good job. Another day, another ghost-like Brandon. Wow, that's quite the look. He's touching up 3 spots, but otherwise everything else is dry and sanded. And as you saw, I went and got paint last night at Lowe's, as well as all the outlets and things that are over there. I'm holding my AirPod in my hand. And it is a dusty time down here. That's one of the other spots, as well as above that window. But this is the time to make sure everything is smooth and looks good. But oh, so nice. Wow. The lights are back in up there.
Well, I figured I should sand the walls with the lights in because.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my, oh my. So Brandon's painting is on the docket for tomorrow. That means we could be moving in here this weekend. You're just a sight. You're a sight over there. Well, this was probably unavoidable, but my poor plants are now covered in drywall dust. We'll have to give them a little blowing.
It snows.
Things are really coming up in this one. Look at all those little babies. It's probably the most active pot. Another trip to Lowe's. We needed some tape for the walls. After all, we need another can of ceiling paint. Broke this kid out of school early today because he's got a doctor's appointment in a little bit. But first, we're making a stop at good old Lowe's. And I'm back in the chandelier aisle because Brandon was asking me if I had purchased one yet, and I didn't walk down this side. Still not seeing anything that's jumping out to me, but
Right there.
the white circle one?
No, right there. Look. See? Oh, wait, that's
This?
100. No.
Oh, that.
That's
I see.
$150 though.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I don't love it, so I don't know. Still really probably gonna Amazon it. I will say that if I had to pick a chandelier from Lowe's and Amazon was an option, I would probably go with one of these. I think I lean toward the lighter one a little bit more.
Yeah, I like this one.
I do like those.
My favorite.
There they are in real life. Not that one, but I don't know. I wanted to look at that one too, so I showed you as well. I lingered when I looked at this one last time, and I do really like it. It reminds me of something my grandmother had in her home when she still lived in Maine. And the 99 one, yeah. And I also have this, which is a similar style. I don't like the shape of this one, but just so you can see the detail a little better. So I do like that one, but again, I don't know. I know it's here. I can come grab it if it's the one that I like best, but oh, I actually really like that one too. That's cool. I like that one. I don't know.
What about
I'm still
this
gonna
one?
check out Amazon, but I like that one a lot. This has nothing to do with our upstairs bedroom, but we just had to drop in and say hi to Lulu because she is a pretty precious girl. Hi, Lulu. And she's right on the way to the door where our bedroom is. So I like to stop and say hi to our pretty baby. Some painting has occurred over here. It is rather exciting.
Paint's doing the same stuff, same thing.
Next to the window?
It needs to be rolled.
Yeah, that does look pretty splotchy. Obnoxious. So I had this ingenious idea. We already had paint sprayers from when we stained the outside of our house. And I also used it on some furniture items. And so I thought, oh, we could just use that for painting up here instead of having to do rollers. But Brandon worked very hard on the ceiling today, and it's coming off pretty well on camera, but he put 3 coats on the ceiling, and you can tell, yeah, especially when I get to the middle and the lights are not as bright. And if we turn the light off, it's rather splotchy, unfortunately.
It's
So
not splotchy, the texture difference in the ceiling between the mud and the drywall.
okay, that's what it is. The texture difference, I guess, is really obvious because the way that the sprayer applies paint, it's a very uniform layer, whereas when you roll it, it creates some texture just by rolling it, and that blends the regular drywall with the portions where there's mud. So I was pretty convinced that, let's turn the light back on. I was pretty convinced that because the paint is satin and the ceiling paint is flat, I don't know. I just was convinced that the sprayer would do a better job with the satin, but that is not looking lovely. So I suppose that you are right, and a roller is needed. Darn it. And obviously it's not dry because I just applied it, but
Still see it. Yeah, there.
yeah.
It's nice and flat there, and then
Bluefus! No! Holly!
Holly, that is not good water for drinking, babe. She's drinking this paint water. No, Poof, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to present to you. Oh man, we gotta stop this music. It's so sad, but I don't want to be demonetized. I'm about to present to you a bedroom that is painted. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful space. It's still, that wall is still drying, so it looks a little splotchy because it's not dry. Janky, that's my word. Brandon's made fun of me right now. But the other walls look really good because they are nice and dry. I can't believe how much it looks and feels like a bedroom space. And then you look down the hallway and it's like, well, you know. But one thing at a time. After the painting portion of things is done, which it pretty much is, he's just taking the tape down. Outlets are next, and then trim for around the windows and the door. And from what I'm told, I'm going to be away this weekend at a bachelorette party. And from what I'm told, everyone will be spending an evening in my master bedroom. The whole family is planning on camping out in here, minus me. So we'd originally said like maybe we would wait till I was back to move stuff over here, but Brandon has been putting in a lot of hours and effort in this space, and he was just saying to me, ooh, you're really, I was gonna say, you were really pushing it there. He's put in a lot of hours and effort and is a little bit sick of this space, is what he's said. So I think it would benefit him to be able to move into this space and start to enjoy it versus just be annoyed by it with all the work that it's required so far. So outlets, trim, good clean on the floors, places like around the windows, lots of dust has accumulated there. So good clean on some of those places, and then move-in happened. So I believe I am going to be coming home to my bedroom here.
Stuff on the walls.
Stuff on the walls. Yeah, he's not the interior decorator. He is joshing you when he says that.
Posters of
The Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Yeah, my 90s crushes.
What did I have in my boat? It was what was her name?
Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Wrong brush? He just put the wall color on the ceiling in a spot that he needed to touch up. Whoops. So from my understanding, I will be coming home to this bedroom space livable, and my bed shall be over here. And so that would mean that tonight is my last night sleeping.
Brush. That's what the problem was.
You have one? Oh.
No, I never had one.
Oh.
Just use the roller.
Oh, I see. So this will be my last evening in what has been our master bedroom for as long as this home has been ours, and is now Collin's room, and is, as we mentioned, painted and decorated to look like Collin's space, but we've just been bunking in there with him. But it's looking like this will be my last evening there.
Why wasn't that happening?
He's got tape stuck on his shoe. You're a mess. He was originally telling me that he did not see the difference between the wall color and the ceiling. It is a very subtle difference, but you can tell, especially here with the lighting as it is. But it is a very light shade of gray on the walls. This is a nice big space and it does get a lot of natural light, but I still wanted to just keep things really light and airy and bright feeling, and I want to bring pops of color in with decor and bedding and that sort of stuff. So nice and light on the walls, because I know that Brandon is not super interested in repainting this space probably ever, but definitely not anytime soon.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah, it's interesting because when you're in the space and there's not any furniture in it, it's hard to judge just how big it is, but this is a very large room and a large amount of space with lots of strips of tape now on the floor. He's been working hard. Oh, and the ceiling. Ceiling is 100% done minus the chandelier, which I have not purchased yet, so that can't be installed. But these lights are beautiful, and I love the flush look, the clean look that they provide. They do have a couple of different settings, so right now they're on the brightest setting, and
Not the brightest, on the whitest.
on the whitest setting. And I want to leave them that way for now. And we can always change them later. They're not too tricky to get out of the ceiling if we want to change the setting. There's a little switch on the back. Yeah, he has taken them out a lot. That's the update for today. So beautiful. Final update for this episode of House to Home. We are supposed to have, oops, I just hit my phone. We are supposed to have somebody coming out next week, right, Brandon? To deal with the screens for these windows. And then Brandon was at Lowe's this morning, and we were told that on the 30th, that this door is supposed to be in. The 30th is Tuesday. So we will see if the screen actually is ready and available. But it has taken over a year to get the screen for this door. We never had the screen for this door.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did, but it was bent.
Damaged.
It came in damaged. So we did have a screen, it was damaged. And then there was some junk about having to have X amount of them, right? Before they could order them.
I have 10 of them on that needed to come in before.
They would actually order them. They needed to have 10 orders in before they would place the order with the manufacturer. And this is not a cheap door, so it's a good quality door, and I think that meant they weren't selling a ton of them.
The screen is like $1,000.
Oh.
Or no, the door was more. The screen's several $100s just for the screen, so.
So anyway, yeah. I don't know if I've ever showed you. I'm gonna get sidetracked now, but, oh, I'm showing you the wrong way. There's this little lever you can push on the side, which brings the shade all the way down, and then the shade.
You just pull it a little bit and it.
Oh yeah, if you just pull this gently, it adjusts the shade. So, it has this on both sides, which is very nice. And then it just tucks right up there inside the door. So it is a very nice door, and I am thankful that we chose that door, but I want the dang screen for it. We did have the screen for both of these windows, but they also were messed up. And
They came in damaged. Well, no, they didn't come in damaged.
they just wouldn't go in. We could not.
No, they were damaged. No, the first ones were damaged. Then some came in, and then they wouldn't go in. Then we got other ones, they still won't go in. So someone's coming to, I don't know, the guy who built the garage couldn't get it in. But they remember when Peter tried to put them in?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Bent
so,
them, tried to put them in.
yep, I do remember that. So yeah, those screens have been an ordeal. These are the same windows, and the screens are in these windows. This is the same window, not the same size, same window. The screen there was damaged, but we got a new one and it went in just fine. So we have put some of these screens in, so we're feeling like it's not us just being fools, but I mean, there's always that possibility. But we've tried. The guy who built the garage has tried. I think our contractor, did he try, or his son? I don't, there's been multiple people who have tried anyway, and that's where we're at. So hopefully that over year-long portion of this adventure is coming to a close, and we're going to have screens soon.
In here while you're gone too.
Oh
We
my
had
gosh.
a movie night in here.
Without me? That's so rude. Save the movie portion for when I'm back.
Actually, I don't know if the internet will reach here.
I think it will.
I feel like I've tried with my phone with your.
Yeah. I think it does.
I mean, it's all way, the router is a ways away.
It is, but we have that little like boost in the dining room.
That's only for ring devices. It's not
Oh.
for.
Yeah, it's a long ways because not only is it that amount of space, but it is on the complete opposite end of the house. It's in the playroom, which is underneath Charlie's room.
Basement stairs now.
Oh, now it's in the. All right, now it's in the basement stairs. Okay, that is a little closer, but still quite a ways that way. Like probably 3/4 of the way to the end of the house in that direction.
I like that it's just trees.
I love that it's just trees. It's a beautiful view. And it will always be just trees because we own all those trees.
That was a glare from the. Well, I do have panel.
You do. We make a good team. Thank you for all of your effort over here in our bedroom so far.
You're welcome.
We have one fully framed window. So beautiful.
Well, I mean.
It's
For a
beautiful.
mechanic bringing the window out, yeah.
Brandon, don't cut yourself short. It took us years to find a stain that actually matched or was really close to the stain in the rest of our house. And we don't want this suite to look like it's a totally different house. So we wanted to carry some of the same elements over. And so this is Ipswich Pine by, I don't know,
Minwax or something.
Minwax, one of those popular stain companies, but that's looking beautiful. And all of our outlets are in. I was one plate short because this one had the outlet already, but not the plate. And then that just threw me off in my counting. But otherwise, all of
I
our
made the
outlets.
executive decision to have the middle switch be the chandelier and the one all the way that way be the.
Oh wow, making choices without me, huh? That's fine. That's how I would have wanted it.
I
So
want
this is
something with the bed there.
the chandelier that does it.
Like you're gonna have to like just sit up in bed to.
Oh yeah, to turn it off, that would be nice. We can watch a show in bed with the chandelier on. I still need to buy the chandelier.
Because the bed's gonna come out to like, if it's like directly cornered in the corner, like it's gonna come out to like here.
I think that's fine. The room opens up right away.
Whatever.
I mean, that's how I want it until I'm home to make different decisions at least. But anyway.
You're not gonna be home. You're not gonna make all the decisions. Without your.
All the outlets are in and functional, minus these two. They're on a different something or other, but a different circuit. We can make them functional if we want to, but we've got a ton of outlets in here, so I don't think we need them right now, but we'll see. And just for the record, everyone, I climbed that to get up here just now, and it was a moment of stupidity. Not doing that again. Brandon says it's not that bad. He's been going up and down it. Oh, but I have a little bit of an issue with heights, and that was entirely too much for me. So that's a never happening again situation.